right, so that's me. About a year and a half ago, I'm kind of going to try to change the pace of how I got to Pittsburgh from the middle of nowhere. And I realized I was supposed to be a photographer when I couldn't get pictures like that or look comfortable in front of the camera unless I was setting them up myself. So, man, 20 seconds is a long time to talk about a photo. Change? Okay, I went to Rome and Italy and Greece, and I went to Turkey, and I went to the House of Virgin Mary. If you haven't been there, please go. And you could light candles for people that have like passed on and that were really special to you. And I lit one for Dora Ramey, who gave me an abundant amount of money to go to college because my name was Camelia Montoy, and that was family. So I couldn't be here without her. The next photo is from Rome. I took this. This was my first in an album of flowers. For some reason, I decided to take a flower because I missed home and I like flowers. So this one was in Rome. It was at the Roman Forum, and it was just really cool, and I realized from this album that I wanted to be a photographer, so that's kind of how I started my journey. This is in Capri, Italy. Have you ever been to the Fraglioni Rocks? Anybody ever been to Capri, Italy? If you haven't, it's the most beautiful island ever. Rod Stewart said hi to us. It was really cool. And I just absolutely took this photo, so it was the most amazing thing. And I put it in my portfolio to go to Point Park, and I credit Point Park to this photo. This one's from Mykonos, Greece, and this is the last one for my Greece, Italy, Turkey trip. And I just kind of stood there and looked at the sunset, which if you ever see a sunset that takes your breath away, this was one of the first ones of my life, even though I come from the middle of nowhere and there's good sunsets. So it was incredible. This is from High Rock, and this is kind of my motto because I've had a lot of broken hearts in my age. I'm probably the youngest one here. I'm only 18. And my grandfather told me because I wanted to be a photojournalist that I was a waste of a brain, so I kind of stepped it up to get to Point Park just to spite him, and yeah, that wasn't cool. And this is my best friend, Sarah. CBS kind of really morally screwed up the black and white film, so never take your black and white film to CBS, but it turned out kind of cool, and she's kind of my mentor from home. She's like a year older than me, but she always told me to do what I loved and what I wanted to do, so I kind of pursued everything, even because of her. This is from Lewis, Delaware, Cape Henlopen State Park. I go there every year, and this is kind of the, okay, here's my path, do I want to take it kind of photo. There's like 2 of them in here. I'm sorry, they're kind of cliche, but you're just gonna have to deal with them, sorry. And but I thought it was really cool. The first day I got my camera, I have a little Nikon camera, it's about this big. I got it for graduation. I don't have a big digital camera yet. So the first 2 days I took all these photos, and this was one of them, and I kind of think this is one of my best photos ever on this little tiny camera, so I thought I would put it on here. It's actually a creek in the background. And this is the bridge at a park near my house, and this is kind of also cliche, but I thought it was cool because like on the other side of the bridge I have no idea where I'm going, which is Pittsburgh, and because I knew no one coming here, I knew nobody. And my closest relative is 3.5 hours away, which is my house. And so I was standing on this bridge and I was like, do I want to go? And so I just kind of came. This is my kitten. Her name is Izzy. She's attracted to everything. She saw my camera and she started walking towards it. And I envy this cat because she sees anything and she's not afraid of anything. So I thought I'd put her on here because she's a big influence in my life. She's my baby. I also have a huge dog too that tried to eat her. This is a globe that was at my house. This was one of 2 photos that my mom has actually told me that she liked. She never really vocally tells me that she likes my photography. So I put this on here because this is really big for my mom to tell me it was cool because I like my mom and I miss her. Anyway, but yeah. This is when I first got to college. I got to college 2 days before my 18th birthday. So my parents stayed, and so I wouldn't have to celebrate my 18th birthday alone. And so I got roses from people, and there's just one white one. It's kind of like whitish pink, and I dry roses, and so I thought it was kind of like, I'm kind of like the black sheep in my family. I'm like the free spirit, and so going away from college was a big deal. This was the first photo that my mom told me that she actually liked, because I sent her like the share this publicly a Facebook link, so I sent it to her, and just to see like she could see Pittsburgh. She's never been here before, and she actually openly admitted that she liked this photo, and I thought it was pretty cool because if you ever look through the sunglasses, things look totally different. I went to a Pirates game, and I know they suck, but it was an awesome game. They lost in extra innings, like 2-1. It was great, and it was like the first moment I've been proud here because I walked there all by myself without a map, and I thought that was really cool. I mean, I had a map in my purse, but I didn't use it. And I felt like I was an X-Men because I was walking across the bridge by myself. This is a polar bear obviously, from the Pittsburgh Zoo, and I'd never seen a polar bear before. And I thought it was really cool that it's kind of just like looking up, sunning itself. And it would just keep its butt to me, and I don't know why. And it was kind of unnerving that I couldn't get its face, but I thought it was pretty cool. I also went to Jumonville Christian Camp for leadership training. I don't know why I went to Jesus Camp. We just called it our weekend in Jesus Camp. And this cross was really, really cool. It's like 200 feet high, and it's on the top of like this huge view, and it was awesome. And since I got here, I've kind of been really close to God. So my dad I call this one Go Green, because in my photography class we do black and white photography, and I saw this on a bike, and it was really comforting because my dad's always complaining about going green and solar paneling the house and stuff like that. So I found it oddly comforting that it said ride an effing bike on a bike. So this is Louise. This is my rabbit who bites me but licks my mom and sleeps with my giant dog. And she like chews through wires and stuff, but she's pretty cool. And she comes in the kitchen with us, and she's like a big, I don't know, she's kind of symbolic of me, like looking through the foyer. And she would never come, but I did. And this is like my last photo because I got this mask in Venice, and it's really symbolic because when I came here, I kind of took off my mask and got out of my shell. I cut all my hair off, and I do all kinds of stuff. I get out and I talk to people now, and that's pretty much the reason I'm here. So yeah, sweet. Thank you.